Online gambling are among the fastest growing and most profitable businesses in existence today. The projected size of the online gambling market will reach $41.4 billion by the end of 2015. While this is impressive enough by itself, it is even more staggering when you consider that the cumulative value in the sector was just $13.8 billion back in 2005. This represents a threefold increase in just 10 years, and if the trend was to continue, the value of the gambling sector will exceed to $82 billion in 2025. Compared to traditional land-based casinos, online gambling websites are able to operate at a fraction of the cost, do not require tangible materials or equipment, do not need the hundreds of staff that would normally be required for a traditional casino, for example, dealers, servers, security guards, floor managers, cleaning staff, bartenders, restaurant staff, etc. Still, online gambling websites are able to offer all the same gambling opportunities found in traditional casinos such as poker, slot machines, blackjack, and roulette. Just like in a traditional casino, when it comes to internet gambling, the odds are always in favor of the house. Of course, the player has a small chance of making money in short term, but losing is a mathematical certainty over the long term. Online gambling websites are very seductive with dark red, black, dark green background colors. They make use of pro-analytical tools, which means they can track your behavior, your playing style, your dates and months of playing, so that they can put all their possible efforts to put all your hard-earned money into their pocket. The user remains connected with them. Further, these online gambling websites comes up with several creamy layer schemes such as 100% bonus on first deposits, iPhone tourney, Super Saturday and more else. These gambling websites will give you regular phone calls, messages and shows their advertisement by giving pop-up ads. So that even you try to quit, you will not succeed. India is among the upcoming Asian countries affected rapidly by online gambling viruses. Online gambling websites such as Adda52, Khelo365, PokerBaazi, Bet365, TitanBet, 888 and other else are some of the famous poker sites which create fake digital reputation and testimonials, and make use of false information to get attention of existing players, and develop greed among newbies. Facts and statistics research has proven that out of 1 in 5 online gamblers are pathological gamblers, problem gamblers or compulsive gamblers. Now let's understand what that means. Pathological gambling caused by a physical or mental disease is the uncontrollable urge to keep gambling, despite harmful negative consequences or a desire to stop. Research shows that individuals addicted to gambling present other brain function abnormalities in areas of the prefrontal cortex. These are related to the severity of their affliction and affect their capacity to take decisions. Gambling releases dopamine in the minds of the gambler, which is responsible for the pleasure and reward center in the brain. It produces same effect as drugs intake, such as heroin, cocaine and marijuana. Probability and reason are no longer the most important factor in decision-making. The unconscious need for the release of dopamine becomes most important. Gambling creates illusion of mind. When gamblers are down, they continue to gamble because they think software is going to pay all their losses, and when people are up, they continue because they think it will pay more. Further, online gambling may be way more dangerous and could cause severe damages to your physical and mental health because of several reasons. Online gamblers plays at casino, someone would notice them, but if online gamblers make use of computers or a smartphone, they could not be noticed by anyone. The basic treatment for gambling is to avoid play. But for online gamblers to avoid temptations could be much more difficult. With online gambling, access to one's bank account is always only a click away, which makes the likelihood of impulse betting and chasing losses much greater. Not surprisingly, these online gambling businesses are not well regulated. It may be difficult to determine exactly who is running an online casino, whether the stated odds are accurate, and there may be few legal options to pursue if someone has been defrauded. Most common tricks used by online casinos: free-to-play, where they provide free roll chips to involve new players, and gain the player confidence of existing ones. When player feels that they succeeded in free roll play, they start purchasing real chips, but of course, the odds change in favor of the house as soon as real money is involved. And at the end, player left with shit in their pants. On the internet it is sometimes easy to forget that electronic money is still real money. Players may be able to use credit cards to deposit money into an online account that they can access as funds inevitably run out. Internet gambling websites may use computer programs to represent what one may believe to be real human players. These poker bots may be programmed for both optimal play or to increase the amount that the human players are actually betting. Online gamblers may unknowingly be the victims of deceptive opponent practices. For example, one common technique involves collusion between online poker players. That is, several players are actually in the same physical location and are sharing information to give them an advantage over other players. Whereas traditional casinos may be able to ban problem gamblers, there is little to prevent a compulsive gambler from accessing online gambling sites at will. But furthermore, problem gamblers can simply sign up at another with just a few mouse clicks. Players who unknowingly provide personal information or credit card details to non-reputable online gambling websites, and there are many, may be placing themselves at risk for identity theft and credit card fraud. Gambling could have more shocking effects on mental ability of a person, such as alcohol and drug abuse problems, anxiety, depression, financial, social, and legal problems, including bankruptcy, divorce, job loss, time in prison, heart attacks, from the stress and excitement of gambling, suicide attempts, etc. You can find n number of examples of people getting bankrupt with serious gambling addiction. By gaming we lose both our time and treasure, two things most precious to the life of man. Eat your betting money, but don't bet your eating money. Some of them don't realize whether they are addicted to gambling or not, so here I give you some gambling symptoms which will make you realize it. People with pathological gambling often feel ashamed and try to avoid letting other people know about their problem. The American Psychiatric Association defines pathological gambling as having 5 or more of the following symptoms: committing crimes to get money to gamble, feeling restless or irritable when trying to cut back or quit gambling, gambling to escape problems or feelings of sadness or anxiety, gambling larger amounts of money to try to make back past losses, losing a job, relationship, education, or career opportunity due to gambling, lying about the amount of time or money spent gambling, making many unsuccessful attempts to cut back or quit gambling, needing to borrow money due to gambling losses, needing to gamble larger amounts of money in order to feel excitement, spending a lot of time thinking about gambling, such as remembering past experiences or ways to get more money with which to gamble. By now we came to know the devastating impact of gambling in one's life. Now let's talk about treating it. People with pathological gambling begins with recognizing the problem. Pathological gamblers often deny that they have a problem or need treatment. Most people with pathological gambling only get treated when other people pressure them. There are several treatments for gambling, few effective ones, which includes cognitive behavioral therapy. CBT treatment sessions have shown promising results in the face of a variety of addictions. Self-help support groups, such as Gamblers Anonymous. Gamblers Anonymous is a 12-step program similar to Alcoholics Anonymous. Practices used to treat other types of addiction, such as substance abuse and alcohol dependence, can also be helpful in treating pathological gambling. A few studies have been done on medications for treating pathological gambling. Early results suggest that antidepressants and opioid antagonists, naltrexone, may help treat the symptoms of pathological gambling. However, it is not yet clear which people will respond to medications, and various others such as step-based programs, motivational interviewing, peer support, etc. So well, I think you got enough reasons to quit gambling, but if you still have excuses and want to gamble, then think twice, because it could only make things worse, not only for yourself but for your loved ones too. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share this video with your friends and family, it might help them, and don't forget to subscribe for more upcoming videos. Until then, stay healthy and stop gambling.